Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of In My Voice Pod. I'm your host, Rory Awi. You know what it is. You know the vibes. You know what it is. You know the vibes, period. Another episode I missed, bruh. It's because you're probably not appreciating me. That's why, man. Like, I'm just like, ugh. No, I'm joking. I'm just been in a rut. And this is how I know it's the devil. Because when you are going up, the devil wants to bring you down. But no way, Jose. But no, I've just been in a rut. Honestly, this is hard. Doing it by yourself is pretty tough. And having to show up for yourself every single week it's hard. But hey, I'm here. I'm showing up. I might miss a little couple episodes, but I'm really trying not to make it a habit. So if I missed one, we gotta do two more. You know what I mean? So I'm really trying not to make it a habit. But I've just been in a rut, and see how I just started. That's how you know that I've been going through it. But no, I've just been in a rut and just not went to record and just being like, bro, nobody gives a damn. But that's the devil twerking, and we gotta shut him up. So I'm here showing up for myself and the pod and being consistent, because if you ain't consistent, you ain't gonna grow. And if you don't gonna grow, you ain't gonna make the money. Okay. But anyways, how's my week been? Obviously, also I'm shooting on a Thursday evening. That's how you know I'm dedicated to the cause. Shout out to Mr. D though. He really pushed me today to come. I was not gonna come. I was gonna be like, fuck it, I'm gonna miss 2 weeks, who cares? But he was like, what did you say in the car? Lock in. He was like, lock in, bro. And that gingered me. I said, I'm a lock in. But yeah, it's a Thursday, May 22nd. Ontario is cold. Like, it's May 22nd. It's almost June. Why is it cold? Why is it so rainy? Why is it like, that's also why I've been in a rut, because the weather is just not giving. Like, I went to a day party last weekend. Shout out to Dope Caesar. She's great. And the weather was just not given. Like, I was just like, ugh. And that's just how I feel, because the weather is just like, this is time for the summer. Like, please, the weather needs to get better. And I think I was also in a rut because I decided I was not going to travel to Houston anymore. All my enemies. This is why, guys, don't be telling people your plans, eh? Don't tell not a single soul, because I'm not saying they wish you bad luck, but hey, the more people you tell, the more it's not gonna happen. So you do the math, which I told everybody, and it's not happening. So that also not pissed me off, but I was like, damn, like, again, like, I just feel like every time I try to travel, something always happens. So I ain't telling y'all nothing about nothing until I'm there. I'm not telling people again. And obviously the weather has just been like, ooh. But in terms of work hasn't been too bad. Let me not jinx it still, but it hasn't been too bad. What about you, Mr. D? How's school and stuff for you?
School's good. Stuff's good. Yeah. What I found funny is low-key those TikTok videos. I've been laughing about it. The jealousy TikTok videos. All the hosts and MCs are trying to do.
When I push it in. When I push it in. She said, ooh. Anyways, but yeah, so I guess we've just had a very chill week. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, just a regular ass week. But summer is here, hopefully, if the weather is acting right, because this weather wants to fight. I want to fight it. And do you want to tussle? Because yeah, we already had 8 months of winter. How many months of winter? Please let us enjoy the summer. Yeah, I'm trying to be outside, just day parties, whatever. I'm outside for whatever. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. I'm excited for summer. First summer, I know I say this all the time I come on the pod, but first summer free for the first time in a minute. So invite me everywhere, child. Invite me everywhere. But and then also, how do I feel this week? I mean, I feel okay. I've been just, again, nothing crazy. I know I'm rambling on, but like, guys, like, it's just been hard, and it's just been like, oh my gosh, like, am I really doing this? Like, sometimes I'm like, why did I even start this pod? Like, I'm just like, but again, the devil is working hard. He really working on me, child, but my God is working harder. And there's other stuff, personal stuff that's going on in my life that I'm just like, God, like, I just want certain things to work out and we're just trusting in him. But let me not get too much in that, because again, before it will not happen, I'll start telling people it will not happen. I will come and blame you people. But okay, let's get into what's tea, best tea, where we discuss trending topics and hot takes. So the first one is the men are in jail, child. Chris Brown, Tory Lanez, Diddy. Sorry, they're not in jail. They're in trouble. But this just brings me to a wider topic. First of all, before I even get to that, lock all of them up. I don't give a damn. Like, when people on Twitter be like, oh, there's two sides to a story, like, I really don't care. Lock them up, because why is it you that they put it in the story? Why is it you that they put it in the story? Out of every man in this world, it's you that they came to. Like, that's also me. Like, I'm the type of person, like, if I'm dating someone or I'm talking to someone that has these things around them, or not like this, but just certain things around them, it's like, why is it you always do that? It's always around these kind of things. There's so many men in this world. Why is it you? So honestly, I don't really have much to say. Lock all of them up, especially that one that they call Puff Daddy. Lock him up. Lock him, man. And this is why I said is like, obviously I'm a Christian, so I believe heaven and hell is real, but like, there's some people that really need to, like, okay, maybe let me not say that. Actually, let me not say that. God is working on me, child. But did he lock him up? Throw away the keys. Stomp on the keys, brother. And also with Chris Brown and like Tory and stuff, they're always getting in trouble. And I think I was watching Madam Joyce's podcast, and it's true. My sympathy is capped, because like, you're always getting in trouble, bro. Like, do you really care? Like, you don't. So it's like, lock him up. And see the last episode, see why I said I wasn't gonna go? Obviously I was like, would you guys judge me? But like, if you guys watch the episode, I ended up saying like, I actually can't go because like, I can't support. But there's, oh, he doesn't do it again, he's still revealing people, child. Look. So yeah, lock all of the manager. I don't even Haley, what's her name? Haley Bailey. I think that's her name. Halle Bailey, sorry. Obviously I feel bad for her and the kid, but at the end, like, to the broader topic is more like, if people are telling you something about somebody, sometimes listen. Like, if like bare people are saying something, and like, again, if it's something like, if it's like, because I think DDG had a thing where before he got with Halle Bailey, he, like, people were saying that he had beat up Ruby Rose or something. Again, why is it you that they're talking about like that? Because maybe you have done something like that or something crazy, because if you hadn't done something like that would happen. So it's like, if people are saying something about somebody you're talking to, just listen, child. Especially with something like crazy, like, just be like, please, even if it's true or not, I don't want the drama around me. So honestly, like, I feel really bad for her, but like, girl, anyways, the second thing I wanted to talk about, also, again, this episode is going to be pretty short because maybe this thing is expensive. So 45 minutes, you all gonna take it and love it. But no, if you guys want longer episodes, like, just let me know, because like, you guys don't be commenting, so I don't know if you guys like any of my episodes. So like, it'd be great if you guys can like, comment, subscribe, comment, and share. That's really important. But yeah, okay, second topic, the Forever Show. Now that's like a new Netflix teenage is there a rom-com? It's like a teenage romance TV show, rom-com, right? It's not fun. Okay, I guess. Anyways, new Netflix show, teenage rom-com movie. And, sorry, not movie, TV show. And when I tell you, first of all, anybody that knows me, I'm a lover girl to the death of me. I love, like, rom-com is my favorite genre. It's like one of my, like, I love it. So when I saw that show, I was like, this is going to be a 10 out of 10 for me. And it was a 10 out of 10. I love that show so bad. Like, give me 10 seasons more. Give me 10 seasons more. But no, it was just about teenage love and stuff. So Mr. D, did you have a teenage love in high school?
No.
Oh, boo. Or did you have, okay, not in love in that sense, not like to the extent of for the Forever Show, but just someone that, like, you had a little, you guys are cute, you're cute, I'm cute, whatever. Nothing?
Like when?
Like in high school.
Like towards the end of high school?
Nigga, these people are 16, 17, that's probably towards the end of high school, bro.
Oh, I mean, when I was 16, 17, no, not at their age, no. I was too locked in.
Okay, Mr. D.
I was too locked.
Ciao, Mr. D is locked in. Well, but no, anyway, the show was just really lovely. I loved everything about it. But what I did want to say, two things. It's like, you're 16 or 17 are doing that. Like, that's insane. Like, honestly, maybe I was naive in high school. Actually, do you know what? Was that? No, actually, I knew people. I'm lying, child. I knew people were doing that, but I was just like, oh, like, for real, like, oh, like, yeah, anyways, that was the only thing I was like a bit cringy about, because I'm like, you guys are like 16, 17, like, oh my god, like this is like a lot. But I guess like that's the generation we're in now, and it's like it is what it is. But yeah, but in terms of the actual show and my high school crushes, me of high school and stuff, obviously nothing like that in the show, because maybe I went to a predominantly non-black Christian high school, so I didn't necessarily have that kind of thing. But like I obviously, like, you had a little 1-2 crush in high school. Oh my gosh, one day I'll tell you guys about my first fake heartbreak, but not today. Why did Mr. D just laugh at me?
Because I know the story and it's very funny. Because
the heartbreak, okay, I'll tell you a quick synopsis. The heartbreak was made up in my head. That's why it's funny. But it is that's a whole different story. Like, it's the way that's the thing, your brain is so powerful, because the way your brain will make things up that's not actually there is crazy. Like, that was not there. Like, nothing I made up, like I made this thing up. Like, this whole love and crush, I made it up in my head. And it hurt me so. And you know what's funny? It really broke me. Like, from that, when that happened, and like obviously I was really hurt about it. It's so funny, because after then I was like, if a boy or somebody I like doesn't say like, oh hey, I like you, or hey Adora, I like this and this, I'm not taking anyone's actions for nothing. And I literally kept that till uni, because I can't come and be crying for 30 days and 30 nights. Like, for something I made up in my head. No. But anyway, that's a whole different story for another day.
Wait. He made you cry for 30 days and 30
Okay,
nights.
it's what was the word?
You can't be letting small boys do this to you.
Okay, now yes, but at the time I was proper hurt for something and I think I think it even hurts more because I made it up. If I didn't make it up, it wouldn't have hurt that. I'll be like, damn, like, you know what I mean? But I think it's like, your brain really made this thing up, and like,
guys, when she actually breaks down the story for you in a later episode, you're actually gonna laugh.
Let me know if you guys want that story, because you people will laugh at me, but please don't laugh too much, because I was literally like freaking 13 or 14. Like, please, like, come on, like, and I was new in the country. Like, please don't laugh at me. But like, if you guys want the story, I really don't mind telling it. But just know, I know that I made everything up. I do, and I know I was very naive. I know that. And I hurt myself. I did, but I don't even know if my siblings know the story. But because that's the moment I internalized everything. Like, nobody would know. I'll be crying in my room, like, oh my god, because I can't tell somebody I made this thing. How can you tell somebody, oh, this happened? Oh, like, oh, why did you? I'll just say everything was made up, and then they would just laugh at me. So I was just like, I couldn't tell anyone. I was so embarrassed as well. So if you guys want the story, let me know. But the whole teenage love thing, or not love, but like, sorry, the whole forever show just reminded me of my high school days and stuff. But I just want to tell you guys a quick story. Guys, obviously I'm very pro-black. I love me black men and stuff. But in high school, there was a little, I don't think I've even told you this, actually, Mr. D. There was, because I was thinking about it when I was watching the show and stuff. There was a little stint when I liked this non-black person. But again, I think it's just the fact that I was in a non-black school got to my head. Because, like, you know when you're in an environment, right? You, like, that's not my norm.
I know what you're trying to say.
Like, it's just, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you can't, and I think in that age, you kind of like, damn, maybe you just imagine something. But let me tell you what happened, Sha. So I liked this one white boy for like 2 weeks. And I think, I don't even know what happened. But like, it's randomly, I just started liking him, honestly. And then I'll say like 2-3 weeks after, literally, I was like, Adora, this boy will never like you in your life. So you better snap out of it. And that's genuinely how I stopped liking him. I was like, I'm not, like, that is not gonna happen. No, it's so funny, because I was like, this is never gonna happen in, like, never. Like, and it's not even like, oh, because the person is like non-black, that's fine. But I just think like our worlds were so different. Like, we have nothing in common, no, like, nothing. So I was like, where is this like coming from? Like, this is not gonna work. So I think I snapped out of it. Like, I eventually snapped out of it, because I was like, girl, this is like jazz. Like, this school is even getting to me, because why am I liking this random out of nowhere too? Because I didn't like him before. Like, it wasn't like something built up. It was just, I don't know. Like, I think and it's funny. Yeah, because what's it called? I was just like, why did I? Yeah, that was just a random stint in my high school era. I was just like, this don't make no sense, but yeah. Anyways, but my high school crush, I will tell you guys that one if you guys want it. I can't give a role in this episode, chat. I cannot. But yeah. I don't have any questions for you. That's actually crazy that I'm actually just talking to myself.
How about this? When you were watching that Forever show, right? Obviously, there's some things that I forgot the guy's name, but his mom. You know how
Dawn. That's his mom's name.
Who?
Dawn. His mom's name is Dawn.
The guy's name. What's the guy's name? Yeah. So there's some things that the mom kind of did. I was like, oh, helicopter parents, very controlling. Like, what are some things that I guess you kind of didn't? Did you even like the mom how she handled raising Justin?
I mean, I think for the most part, I would say she did a good job. Yes, obviously, sometimes she was a bit overbearing and stuff. But I wouldn't say I would change that if I was his mom. I wouldn't necessarily change that. Like, I agree she was a little bit overbearing, but hey, like, the world is scary. And I don't think that's necessarily like, how do I explain it? Anyways, I'm just going to say I wouldn't necessarily, yes, she was overbearing, but I wouldn't change it. What about you?
I'm not going to lie to you. I personally like the way...
The dad?
Yeah.
So you going to give your child a condom?
No. Okay, yes. Because think about it. If you don't... No. What I like...
Mr. D is Canadian. I'm sorry. I said this in every episode, but... Anyways.
No, but think about it. Because at the end of the day, right? Would you rather not know what your kids are doing, or at least be able to give them that education aspect of things, right? And giving them that, and then having a conversation with them comes with that education, right? Because they might learn it at school, but it's different when your parents are telling you this and obviously telling you to be careful. Do
you know what's funny? I understand exactly what you're saying. Like, it's better to do that.
Yes.
Because you don't want them to come back with a baby or whatever.
Exactly.
But the Nigerian in me is like, you doing that is saying, okay, it's fine. Like, I'm okay with it, which is like, no, I'm not.
I feel like there's ways to stress that you're not okay with it. You're not okay
like, you
with
shouldn't be doing that at 16, bruh.
Exactly. You can still say that you're not okay with it. You shouldn't be doing that. But
like, oh, if you do it, here it is. It's like, oh. Like, they're gonna do it then.
I mean,
they're gonna do it.
They're gonna do exactly. They're gonna do it regardless. Either you know about it or you don't know about it. And when you don't know about it, bad things happen.
But what people say they're gonna do, let me not talk about it. Can we just move on this topic? Because if I start talking about it, I'll implicate myself. Let me just. I don't know how I'll handle that. I don't know, but when I get to that stage, God will be my guide.
Okay, but aside from just the whole, like, obviously condom situation, I just liked how, like, he allowed him to find himself, you know, give him the space.
Yeah, I did like
give him the space to just mess up, because at the end of the day, like, as men, like, I feel like men need to be able to mess up and learn from their mistakes. Otherwise, they're never gonna grow and know what to do as a man.
I agree. The dad did do a good job. I also feel sometimes the dad was a bit too free. Like, I feel like a good mix. I mean, that's why they're married, right? The dad is the free one and the mom. So I think that's a good mix for the child. But if both of them were like the dad, that's just, to me, that's a bit too free. Like, what do you mean? Like, you're not gonna do your schoolwork? What do you mean? Like, you're just good.
Okay, no.
Uni. Like,
the dad never said anything about not doing school.
No, he didn't. But like, he was just okay. You can go for this party. Like, it just. Because you're not saying it doesn't mean that it doesn't show that, like, your actions also speak stuff, right?
Okay, but I think the dad is telling him he can go for this party. Mm-hmm. He can do certain things because the dad has also been watching and he's seen the work he's putting in. He's doing extra classes. He's playing basketball. He's doing sports. He's being active. You know, he's putting in that extra work. Obviously, it's all work and no play. You're gonna make the kid, you know. So at the end of the day, the dad has to be able to reward and allow him to give him that space to obviously hang out, be a teenager, and be with his friends at the same time. And after already seeing that he's put in that work in terms of the extra classes and school work, trying his best to excel obviously in sports, basketball, and just find himself at the end of the day. So I think he did it. Honestly, in my opinion, I think the dad did a great job.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe because, again, I had very strict parents, so my worldview is very different. But I'm not necessarily saying the dad. I think they both did a great job. Or they tried their best. I think both the mom and the dad are trying their best in that show. And it's like, I think it worked out for him. Like, he ended up being sensible enough and not basing his life decisions on his 16-year-old girlfriend, which is amazing, because I'm like, that's also something that I was really not pissed off, but like it was really aggravating me when I was watching. I was like, why is this boy basing all his life decisions on this one girl? Like, girl, please. And vice versa, if she was basing her decisions on him, I would have been like, if I punch you, I'm joking, I wouldn't do that. But I really did like that at the end they did break up, and like they're focusing on what they actually want to do, which is like, that's what you need at that age. You don't necessarily need the girlfriend. You can have like cute little friends, again, similar to my last episode, but like focus on your life, your dreams, and what you want to do for now, and then that will come after. And hey, I'm really a strong believer, if it's meant to be, it will be, because again, God will give you what you need. So yeah, man, it might hurt in the you know me, again, I know one or two things about hurt being hurt, but it might hurt in the short run, but hey, it will pay off in the long run. So yeah, no, I love that show. 10 out of me. If you haven't watched it, guys, I didn't even say spoiler alert, but that's your business. You should have watched it by now. But if you haven't watched it, go check it out. If you like rom-coms, child, now don't come and be expecting anything amazing. Like, obviously I understand it's not anything, but it's a rom-com. Like, what do you expect from a rom-com? So but I really love the show. So if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. Yeah, okay. And the next, what's tea, best tea, is black women in plastic surgery. So allegedly, I think, what's her name, Glorilla, got a nose job, and a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, why did she get a nose job, and here are my few thoughts. Here is in my voice. I think a lot of people are very hypocritical, and it's like, oh, why did you do this? Why did you do this, bro? She literally did it because like everyone was telling her nose was big on the internet. And it's like, I understand people say the internet is not real, which is true, which is, I think, is like half and half. Yes, it's not real, but like our world is revolved around the internet. So if literally everyone, because before the internet, you only knew people around you, and that's like maybe not a lot of people. Whereas Gloria has like millions of followers, and like, let's say a lot of them are telling her like, yo, you need to get a nose job, It's really somehow to think that like she wouldn't internalize that and be like, damn, there is something wrong with my nose, damn, there is something So it's like, it's very hypocritical for people to be like, why would she do that? We all know why she did that, and it sucks, but it's like, damn, don't like, we all know. But I think what I want to just touch on is like how plastic surgery or things, or like it's not plastic surgery, I can't remember the name, like fillers and stuff, what are the cosmetic procedures, sorry. I just feel like now what I'm a little like, just want to touch on is how cosmetic procedures are becoming the norm for people in younger ages. Like, yo, people my age or even less, like freaking 21, 22 are getting BBLs and stuff. And I'm not saying necessarily that's a bad or good thing, but I just think it's a little crazy, because it's like, girl, we like, what? Like, I get the point where people be like, oh, do you want to get a BBL freaking 45? Maybe not. But I think 21 is also too young. Like, there's also like a too young and a too old, I guess. I don't know. But like, I'm just like, yo, like, again, I'm not opposed to plastic surgery, baby. If you see me with the little lipo, you know, when I have my children and stuff, don't be surprised. But no, I just think, I don't know, I just think there's a too young for certain things, and just people should take a touch, man. Hold on. Like, yo, hold on, because that's, I don't know. And I think for me, wanting to change something that young really just makes me so sad, because it's like, damn, do you just not like who you are? You know what I mean? It's just, I know it's a touchy subject, but like, guys, if you're young, please just love. Like, that can come later. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's hard to like deal with that in this day and age. I really get it, because like there's so many things online that you see and the body you want and but I think what we should be focusing on as a society is just more loving yourself no matter what you see on the internet. And then if you still want to do it later in life, sure, because you have freaking how many years to live, you know what I mean? So don't do nothing permanent at 21, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I'm just not a strong believer at 21 to do certain things that are permanent. Now, if you want to But hey, people might say, oh, we freaking got a tattoo, like freaking at 18. Isn't that permanent? I mean, that's very true. So you don't have to listen to my words, man. If you don't want to say, good, that's your business. But I just think like certain things like certain cosmetic procedures can come later. Like even like Botox, like people at 21 are getting Botox. And I'm like, yo, what the heck? Like, yo, like, I don't know. I'm just like, man, that's a little wild to me. That's a little crazy. But yeah, what do you think, Mr. D? What do you think about cosmetic procedures, like in plastic surgery in general?
Your body, your choice.
Good answer. Good answer. No, I didn't even talk about women, just in general, because men be doing like, I don't know. Actually, men, what do men do?
Exactly. No. Please say it again.
What do men do in terms of cosmetic procedures? Exactly. I mean, I guess they don't do a lot, but like at a younger age, obviously if they go older, they might do some. But I don't see a lot of men at a young age do a lot of cosmetic procedures. Okay, I guess so. Your body, your choice. Again, I agree. Your body, your choice. But like, take a touch. Don't do much. Not too much. Not too much. You know what I mean? Not too much. Not too much. Not too much. But yeah. Okay. Cool. Now let's get into. Sorry. Before I even get. So yeah. Sorry. Not too much. What was I saying? But yes, people should like hold off before doing the surgery and stuff, but like let's not be hypocritical and be like, oh, you don't know why certain people did surgery. We know, because y'all are bullies. Stop bullying people. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. That's my motto in life. Even if it's on, I don't care. Like that's the thing. Like people on the internet are so funny because it's like you're literally sitting in your room, but like, yo, these are people. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. Like,
I didn't even know she had a nose. I didn't even know she had a nose job.
But you're not really on like Twitter like that.
That's fair.
It's been on Twitter. Like she apparently had a nose job.
Really?
It doesn't look the greatest, but girl. But hey, what's my business? She got more money than me, child. So what's my business? But yeah, okay. Let's get into In My Voice, where it rants about anything or topic of the day. So I saw on Twitter where people were saying they were buying men bottles. I said,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Don't let me elbow you.
You know why?
Why?
Because we're the prize.
Ew. He is joking, right?
Shout out, man.
Mr.
I'm joking.
Yeah, he's joking. No, say it again. I need conviction. I need to know that you believe it.
I'm joking.
Okay. Because
think about it.
What?
See, if Dami was here, Dami would agree with me.
First of all, the fact that you need Dami to
I'm joking.
But yeah, no, I see that girls are buying men bottles, and I just say, ha! God, we are changing things. We are going too far from what the Lord wanted us to do. We are going so far. Like, this is not what's... Like, what do you mean? Like my body is itching.
You can't even speak.
I can't even speak because like, why the heck? But why would I want to buy one stupid idiot? A bottle? Like, this is, girls, please stop. Like, literally stop. All this, I understand the women empowerment and stuff. Like, I'm with you. But stop it. Please. Like, the men are already sassy enough. They're already sassy. Do you want them to become more sassy? No! I want them to be more sassy. So please. Like, that should not even be coming out of your mouth. Like, I shouldn't even see that tweet, bruh. Like, what do you mean? Like, no way. Like, soon enough now, you'll be opening the car doors for them. You'll be buying them. What else? What else do you guys do for us? Sha?
Flowers.
You'll be buying them flowers.
But man, actually, no, I can't say men don't want flowers. Because you never know, some men actually might want flowers.
Okay, yeah, flowers is not a big deal to me, actually. But soon you'll be opening the car door for them. You'll be like, oh, let me stay on the right of the streets. Like, where are we stopping this? Like, this is crazy. But no, when I seen that, I was just like, buy men bottles. Like, for what? Who are they? Who is the prize? Who? Because it can't be them. Can it? Mr. D?
The prize is whoever you want the prize to be.
The prize is women.
Okay.
Exactly. Clock it. No, but no, the prize, you are the prize. I'm talking to my girlies, okay? You are the prize. Don't buy no man no bottle, please. And if you are doing this, stop that now. Drop that. It's like, stop praying and say, this demonic spirits of buying men bottles, get out of me, because that is crazy. No, that's insane. No, that's insane. Hey? But anyways, that's all I have to say. I just had to scream about that because I was like, this is insane. Like, there's no way that like people are actually doing this. And like, even the men too, that's also another thing. The men too are even accepting it. Don't you have shame? Don't you have shame? Like, even allowing, anyways, let me not get to my toxic because before you can actually no. Yeah, I'm gonna get to it. Black people conversations, take one. Yo, even as a man, child, allowing like your first day the women to pay is a little crazy. I don't give a damn if she asks you out. Okay, I do. Actually, I do. Okay, I do actually think like whoever asks the person out, but you two woman, why are you asking the man out? Why? So in my world, is the man asking the woman out. So if you ask the woman out, why the heck are you splitting or is she paying? Like, that's insane. What do you think, Mr. D?
In terms of who to pay?
First date, yeah.
Obviously, whoever asks.
Boo, but I said the man is the man that asks.
Yeah, but like honestly, I've been raised in a home where I have to pay. Exactly.
I see. You're right. Everything boils down to how people are raised, bruh. Stop all this. Oh, yeah. Anybody can. No. In my household, it's an abomination for the girl to pay. Like, I will raise my daughter. Oh, she's independent and everything, baby. But I'm gonna raise her that. See, if a man tells you to pay for this, run. Cause you know, want you. He's using you for your money. So don't do that. But yeah, no, I really think it's crazy that that's even a thing now, that people are saying like women are buying men bottles. Like, ew, like, and men stand up. Like, that's insane that you're even allowing that. Like, ugh. But anyways, that's it for my advice. I don't think there's anything else I want to rant about. What else do I want to rant about? What else is happening in the world? I don't think there's anything else. I don't know, how many minutes has it been?
33.
Okay, a short little episode, cute little episode. Anyways, yeah, I don't have anything else to rant about. If you guys have any rants about anything, just drop it.
I got some things for you.
Like, is it off the cuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice little off the cuff.
I'll get to that. But yeah, if you guys have any rants about anything or any topic, drop it in the comments. You can send me a DM, dial-up, and I can read it out and just be like, this is you guys' rants. And I'll see if I agree or disagree with them, child. But yeah, drop in the comments. Make sure you put a comment. If you're watching this video, put a comment down. Or like it on Spotify as well, and put a comment in Spotify. You can put comments in Spotify, guys. Put a comment in Spotify, please. But yeah, okay, so let's get into off the cuff, which is a segment that I just do whatever I want, really, and it's not necessarily consistent on the show. So Mr. D, what's our off the cuff for this week?
Acronyms. Acronyms, black acronyms.
Okay.
Gonna give you a scenario.
Okay.
So, you're in the car with your mom, heading home. You said, oh, Mom, can we get some McDonald's? She says, WGFA.
WGFA.
Yeah, WGFA.
WGFA. W or Y?
W.
You got, because it's supposed to be you got McDonald's money? No. WGFA. I don't know. What's that? Guys, please, I'm Nigerian.
Write it down.
I'm Nigerian. I'm not Black American. Please.
Write it down.
WGFA. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. What is it?
We got food at home.
Oh, you're right. My mama used to say that, period. Okay.
I guess this one's more obviously like black, like Black American, African American. But how many siblings, so growing up black, how many siblings do you have? So you OMMSOMDS. You can write it down. OMMSOMDS. Also, I also don't know it as well, the answer, but I can already tell. I know the answer for this one already.
So wait, you have how many siblings? And this is someone's response.
Yeah, someone's asking you how many siblings do you have? How many siblings do you have? And then you say OMMSOMDS.
MDS. On my mama. These Black Americans, man. Give me Nigerian slangs, please, or Canadian slang, Toronto slang. I know.
Okay, well the answer was on my mama's side or on my daddy's side.
I don't know what that means, Joe. That's bull. Okay.
Okay, so non-black folks, you have me feeling down. Black folks, YGMFU.
YGMFU. What? So someone said you had me feeling down.
Yeah. So black folks would say YGMFU.
What God motherfucker you with?
There's no way.
I don't know.
Okay, I'll give you the first hint for the first one. You
said W.
I said YGMFU.
Oh. Why? YGMFU. You got. I don't know.
You got what would be M? Come on now, think about it.
I don't know. Well, fuck. No.
You got me
fucked up.
Yeah.
No, but what was the original thing you said?
I says you have me feeling down. I don't know, man. This is
the way you said that thing is just
this is fully what they said on the post. But last one.
Confused me. This is a dead ass.
Last one. Lock in for this one. At least get this one right. It's really crowded in here, right?
Everybody and their mama is in here.
At least let me finish.
Okay, but did I get it?
Basically, yeah. But EATMITB. 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 Everybody and the mama in this bitch. Yeah. Okay, last one.
Okay.
You're sliding on thin ice, buddy. Black people. UGMFU. UGMFU. You got me fucked up. Yeah. That one. I know we did that one, but this one's a better one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, that was off the cuff. This is how Black Americans, Africans and Black Americans have very different.
Okay, so give me an African slang or Nigerian slang.
A Nigerian slang
that your mom would say to you or something like that. For example,
I can't think of it. I'm really bad at
the we're going home. We got food at home. Does she say that? We got food at home, or does she say something else?
I mean, she'll probably just say there's rice at home.
Fair enough. Okay, what about the?
When I was younger, she would have said that.
What about the? What's it called? You're sliding on thin ice, buddy. Like, what would you say?
Ooh, you're sliding on thin ice. Like my own, it's just a look. She wouldn't say nothing.
Well, not just your mom though, but like just saying like anybody like.
No, I know. I'm even thinking of school. Like they would just look at you. Like it's not even like like they don't give you a warning. It's like that they will look at you or they beat you. There's no warning.
Even okay, but like even in public, if someone you're just randomly talking to, and then you get into a heated conversation, right? Someone come like here, like obviously like white folks and stuff like that. Like here, they'd be like, "You're sliding on thin ice, pal," or "thin ice, buddy." They say that, but then you would say in a similar situation, but in Nigeria, what would happen? They'll just give you a look.
Yeah, I can't think of this. I don't know. Like I can't think of what Nigerians will say. What would Ghanaians say?
I think they'll start saying please. They'll start saying please and then add it onto it. Like no, please leave me alone. Please.
I've been a please.
Wow, that's crazy.
Just checking.
That's crazy.
Actually, what did I say? Is that not a Ghanaian name, Abena?
Yeah, it is.
Please.
Okay. Try say like one tree word.
Medao.
Oh, so you know that one. How do you know that one?
Anyways, that's the end of this episode of In My Voice. It was a short one, but you know what, baby, I'm a bit back next week Show some love, guys. That would, again, I say, that would encourage me a little bit. So, but yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you share with your friends, please, brother. Please, like, a nigga trying to, like, you know, like, damn, like, yeah. But yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next episode. Bye.